Hello guys and welcome back. So in this video I do apologise, I've got this cold flu thing that's going round, so if I'm not too clear to make out, that could be why. Thank you for watching my previous videos, giving me the thumbs up. I'm really happy with that, especially the Freeland one. I think we've got nearly 3,000 views on it now, which I'm really impressed with. Bit of an update on a few cars as well. So obviously I think last time we said about the Mazda going, little Mazda went out. Obviously since then the Freelander sold, the Citroen obviously that sold even before that, as did, what was the last video, that was a Subaru. So what happened with the Subaru, we've done the first DPF regen, the car drove very well for, that's what happened, the DPF light came on. So the DPF's obviously being blocked, it did about 10 miles before it did that. Done a regen, went off for about 10 miles, and then it came back on again, flashing a traction light with it as well. And after a little bit of time the engine light comes on, so that may need a DPF. I've had a look, it's not the worst thing in the world, it don't look too hard to get to, right at the front. And I think they're about £300 is the worst case. Alright, so Subaru's still work in progress, being pushed back by a few cheapies. Picked a few up, I picked a Zafira up, the Zafira you all heard about, that's now up for sale. I'll be very surprised if I still have it in a few days time. The engine light just cleared, I've done about 50, 60, 70 miles in it and it has not come back on. So to me, it's had a good road test, short journeys, long journeys, fully laden. The car's absolutely, there's a lovely old Citroen DS on the other side of the road there. The car's spot on. It flew through its MOT, no advisory, it's got a service done on it, and it cleaned up really, really nicely. It's currently up, I did reduce the price a little bit because I had a customer that messes about for a couple of days, lesson learned, I know, so I just want it gone now. It's gone down from 1,400 to 1,250, so if you or anyone else are in the market for a cheap, reliable 7-seater, probably well worth considering because it is a nice car. What else happened after that? Obviously the Focus, that's getting cleaned today. I got a little gift from Newcastle, £200 plus the fees, loads of tests on it. It's down for clutch slipping, clutch is fine. It's got the rusty wings as they all do. That's going to be a cheap motor for someone, that probably about £800, maybe £850 at a push, but it's got MOT till March. Today I'm on my way to my favourite place, BCA Newcastle. I've got quite a few cars from there now, and I'm actually off to pick up an Audi TT. It is a Mark 1, a late one, it's a 2005. It's a 1.8 turbo engine, but it is only front wheel drive. It's the 180 horsepower variant. I mean, I would have preferred the 225 BAM Quattro. However, I don't think I'd have bought that for £300 plus the fees. So I'm looking forward to seeing this car. The checks at BCA don't indicate there's not really too much wrong with the car, no warning lights and so on, so I'm looking forward to testing this car out. I've never actually drove a Mark 1 TT, I've drove a Mark 2, Mark 3, and personally it's a car that I really like. So I'm looking forward to seeing, having a little drive of the Mark 1. Catch up with you shortly. Looking forward to seeing me TT when we get up to BCA, and also having a Starbucks around the corner as well. Catch up soon. Yeah, sorry, there was one thing I knew I was forgetting to mention something. I was going to do a video on a black Mini that I picked up from BCA. Really nice car. It was an 05 plate, but it was grade 2. I've watched back on the footage, not too impressed with that to be honest, so I don't think I'll be uploading that video. However, this Mini, it was down for all sorts of things on the BCA checks, and to be honest with you, I couldn't agree less with most of it. So what did happen in the end is it was probably about the worst wheel bearing that I've ever heard. However, in the end it needed 2 front wheel bearings, and then just to make things even worse, when it got back, I also found the gearbox bearings had gone. It was a 5-speed 2005 plate. Can we just agree on what a beautiful thing them new Volkswagen Amaroks are? V6 that one, what a lovely looking truck. sorry to interrupt there, but yeah, so I'm going to have to fork out for a gearbox on my Mini. Obviously while that's out, excuse me, we'll be putting a clutch in it. That has just wiped my full margin on that car. So that's how risky it is trading these cars, trading up, trading down in some cases. You win some, you lose some. I've learned now not to get too disheartened about ones that you don't win. That car will go out, someone will be really happy with it. Lovely condition Mini with a new clutch, but sadly it's not got anything in it for me. Alright, still aiming for a good month. Gonna have a look around this TT, see if that's one we can put straight up, sell cheaply, or if it's going to be worth preparing fully and asking a bit more for it. It's a bit high mileage, but I don't think we can decide on that until we've seen the car. Okay, so again, I'll save this for the second time. I'll catch up with you when I get up to North Tyneside. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back. Thought I'd try something different before I show you around the car. So we're out on a drive in a TT. Got it back alright. Sold the Zafira on the same day, and I'm getting quite a lot of interest on the Ford Focus that I've just booked for day as well. The TT did come with a free airbag warning light, which BCA kindly didn't mention. I understand these things can happen at any time. Was it like that? Potentially. But I'm not the type to get in an argument. I bought a car from an auction, it's sold as same. It is what it is. But so far I've been really enjoying the drive for TT. It's very comfortable. The leather seats, a little bit slippy. They are a bit worn, it's 177,000 miles. However, the heating in the seats certainly does still work. It's absolutely divine on a day like this. But what do I think of the drive? I've wanted to drive a TT Mark 1 for a lot of years now. What do I think? It's very planted, good chassis. I absolutely love the 1.8 turbo engine. There you go, indicator light. The car grips on very, very well indeed in the corners. Nice gear change, as with just about any of Audi's models. I mean, this one here, it's on 4 budget tyres, most of them mismatched. But it just gives you confidence. What a great, great car. I'll be honest with you, being a 180 and not a 225, I didn't think I'd be. I thought I'd be very, very disappointed with it, and I thought it would be slow, it'd be sluggish. I'd find problems with it, but it's boosting well. It sounds good. I don't know if it's had a aftermarket back box at some point. It's got a chromed tip. I'll film that shortly, and you can make your own mind up. And if you know what it is, please tell me. That's just typical, isn't it? Stuck behind an old person in the Toyota Yaris, brilliant. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Not disappointed at all. Nice place to be, these TTs. And being an Audi, it's all really well made. I can't really show you much on this phone mount, to be honest, but we'll go through that shortly. It seems to be boosting well, holding boost. I haven't really looked into too much into like fuel economy, nothing like that, but I've only done a couple of miles in the car, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm really, really impressed. We'll pull over shortly and have a little look around, find a nice spot to do that. And I'll be dropping it down to my mechanic very shortly, let him have a little look over it, see what he thinks, find out what the airbag light is ideally as well, see if that's something simple. Be nice to put that right for the next potential owner. I will be selling this car very, very cheap, so if you're interested, again, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure the car's safe, ready. Due to the age and mileage, I don't think it'll be getting fully prepared. I might put a fresh MOT on it. I haven't made my mind up yet. It's got about 2 or 3 months left, and I believe that the last one had no advisories. I'm going to be pulling over shortly anyway, so we'll have a chat a bit more in depth about this TT. Watch out for the man walking his dog. It'd be nice if there was an overtake spot on this road, but it just, what a car. Honestly, it encourages you to drive it fast. Some cars are, I can't describe it. Some you don't feel, you know, it feels special, I think is what I'm trying to get out. But yeah, I mean the interior, yes, it's it's a bit dated now, but overall, the mid-staller hairdresser chokes, I'm a fan. I'll catch up with you shortly. Here we are guys, here she is, the Audi TT 1.8 turbo, front wheel drive. Let's have a look around, see what we think. Headlamps, pretty obvious really, they would benefit from a buff, need cleaning up. For wheels, I think they need a good clean. I think it's the centre caps that let them down on this car. As you can see there's a lot of corrosion, it looks like someone's just absolutely rived them off at some point. We are showing a little bit of surface corrosion around the outer sills. I've checked the inner and they all seem very, very solid. Same story with the back wheels as well though. That tyre looks fairly new, only a budget one. TT, always like the fuel caps, the aluminium ones. Facelifted rear lights. Little boot spoiler. But I think one thing I can't get over is the bodywork is actually really tidy. Just the wheels letting it down. Fording to Newcastle, is that the old Audi dealership in Newcastle? I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a little look into that. Is that standard? Got the red around the TT badge? I'd assume so. That's the exhaust I was talking about. Just a one exit with it being a 180. Let's have a little look in the boot there. There you go. Don't think you have a switch to open them on these, do they? No? Quite a big boot actually. Needs a very, very good clean. Story of the rest of this interior as well, by the way. Got the tow hook in there, hopefully won't be needing that. Space saver, still apparent. It looks like you've got a CD changer in the boot. I know that because I've just been listening to one of the previous owner's CDs. A bit boring actually. Rear seats fold as well by the look of it. Grey leather. Parcel shelf apparent. Let's have a little look inside. So there you go, grey leather interior. Looks a bit shiny actually, very well used as you'd imagine for nearly 178,000 miles. All the window switches work, electric mirrors, I've tried all them. I've got genuine Audi mats, they look 177,000 miles worn, no, to be honest. Well, it is a nice place to be. You can probably see it needs a hell of a good clean. It needs a really good clean. Look at the state of all that. And then the centre console. There's a boot switch in there. Got a good handbrake on it. Nice gear change, 5-speed gearbox on this particular model. But just having a look around, there seems to be a lot of rolling tobacco everywhere. It doesn't smell like a smoker's car, I'm not going to lie, but it's got all the signs that it has been, and it just needs a really, really good clean. Some Nokia phone connection thingy by the look here. Connect your brick. I love it. I love that bit there, the little stereo cover. I don't know why, but I've always been a massive lover of that. But just how hard is it? I mean, I give the forks a quick wipe over inside before. With interior cleaner and vinyl, it took me 15 minutes to do the plastics. However, guys, it's not hard. It's really not hard. Apart from being very slippery and used, the leather seems to be in good condition. I don't think we have much in the way of service history though. Let's have a look in here. I think I had a couple of invoices. For Lloyd warranty documents, obviously being sold from one of the Lloyd dealerships at some point. Sound system, Audi Chorus. Is that a service book? No, I don't think it is. It's just an ancient manual to tell you where the Audi dealerships are. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a good clean. I think it'll be very, what's a word? Feel good about it when it's all cleaned. It'll make a massive difference. Alright, let's have a look around. Again, same story with the wheels. They are horrendous. It'd be nice to get some centre caps, but it's one of them at this age and mileage. It's going to be a cheap car, very cheap car. If someone else wants to fully restore it, I guess that's up to them. Again, signs of slight corrosion to the outer sills, as you can see, but they are all very solid. Slightly worse on the near side. This rear tyre is getting down a little bit. I've just blown them all up, but there is one or two that are down to about 2 or 3 millimetres of tread. But overall, very impressed. I'm not disappointed, that's the main thing. I didn't want to get in it and be disappointed and thought, oh, we should drove a 225 instead. I mean, I'd love to, but what a little car. It's going to make a fantastic car for someone else. It'll be getting fully safety checked, any work that needs doing. My mechanic, JBM, Darlington, they'll be getting to work on this car. Fantastic mechanic. If you're in the local area, I know one of the lads on the last post, he asked if I was Darlington. Yes, I'm from Darlington. I think it's from Ingleby Barwick or something. If you need a mechanic locally, JBM Darlington, honestly. He's an ex-race mechanic, he does all of my work, and I have full trust in him. And he's not extortionately priced as well, very fair, and you get a good quality of work as well. I'm going to hop back in now into the TT. Thank you all for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Flipping Motors UK. Bit squeaky, isn't it? Bit WD-40 wanted on there. I'm going to have a nice little drive back now in the TT, get myself home, try and get this Focus sold. Feel free to leave any feedback in the comments if you enjoyed this video. And also, someone commented on one of my previous ones about the road noise as I was driving up to the auction centre. I'm not really a fan of having my face on camera, and in the truck it's quite hard. As the channel progresses, I will probably eventually get some sound equipment, proper recording equipment. All I'm doing at the moment, this is my phone, this is my mobile phone, and to do this I've put my mobile phone mount that's usually in my truck on the window of a TT. Not too distracting, by the way, I can still see out. You can see the lovely village of Croft-on-Tees. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Any feedback is welcome, good or bad, and hopefully you can give me some ideas in the comments, because it's not a car I'm very familiar with, the TT, and I've not really had much to do with 1.8 turbo either, sadly, but hopefully more in the future. Thanks guys, take care, see you later. Hold on guys, I've not finished filming yet. Just jumped in the car to get home after a little bit of filming in Croft. And I've been joined by a friend. I don't know if you can see it there, but that is the engine warning light. So I've got the two Amigos now, hopefully not to make it free if ABS is to show up, but we've got an engine light and an airbag light to look at now. We'll get Jim straight on with that, make sure the car's going to be alright. I did notice under the bonnet I think it was a cable tie around the the MAF sensor, so I wonder if it's something to do with that. Let's see, put my foot down a bit into third gear. The car's still driving well, boosting okay, but we do need to get that sorted. I don't want to be selling the car like that. Probably still sell it as a profit. It really didn't cost me a lot. I won't get too much into that. But I've also noticed as well the fuel float's a bit sticky. It said 35 miles as I parked up, 35-40 miles. It's now said 310 and it's dropping down drastically. So there's maybe a bit more to it. Potentially why this the former keeper's traded this car in with a dealership after so many years of owning it. Must be at his wit's end with it. Anyway, I've bought it now, it's my problem. Enough one to add to the list. I'll get it straight up to Jim, see what he thinks, and I'll give you an update on another video when I know what's what. Thanks again guys, sorry to repeat myself there, but I am going to end the video now regardless. So please like and subscribe if you're enjoying, leave any feedback in the comments. Appreciate all the followers, and one final thing, I wanted to thank Anthony from Budget Bangers. When I put my first video out, it's now got nearly 3,000 views, and I strongly believe that a lot of Anthony's followers they've subscribed to my page based on that shout out, and it's helped me massively, so I really appreciate that. And for any of your car sales needs, obviously in the northeast, I'm selling a few cars myself. If you need any car sales, recovery, please reach out to Anthony as well. He's always got some lovely stock in, and he is doing it full time. So he has recently gone self-employed, and he's feeding his family with that wage. I just do it as a bit of a hobby at the moment. Seem to be doing all right, but obviously there's people out there that rely on that income. We're coming up to the winter months as well, so please bear that in mind. Not all car traders are bad. We like to do things properly, sell cars that are right. Anyway, sorry for blabbering on again, guys. Catch up shortly. Take care now. Bye bye.